What's going on, guys? This is Andy with Duncanville Bookstore. I'm here with Quincy on the computer. Dan is in there doing some late night work on the website. Tiffany is up closing up the store. Everybody else has gone home for the day. Thanks for joining us. This is our Thursday night Facebook Live show. We've got lots of good books tonight. We try to have a good selection every time we decide to do a show. But tonight is, in my opinion, particularly good. You probably got 75 to 100 key issues with a bunch of high-end books that we'll get to later in the evening. You've also got a lot of good Silver and Bronze Age books that are good run fillers and things like that. And you've also got a box over there that is got a bunch of modern variants and some cool covers in it and things like that. And we've got 12 slabs. We'll have one round of slabs. We'll do that in just a bit. We'll get some more people on here. Hey, what's up, Jim, David, Ryan, Tony? What's going on, guys? So we'll talk for just a minute, and then we'll let some more people join in. We will start with the slabs. We will only do one round of slabs tonight, and then we will do the rest of the evening. Will be raw books that are going to be down on the racks on the table. A couple of things. If you have not joined our DBS Collectors Club, you might want to think about going onto the Facebook page, going into the groups, and you can find DBS Collectors Club. Click on the link to join. We will approve you, and then you will have access to exclusive materials. Sometimes it is heads up on collections that we get in. Sometimes it's head start on coupons for the websites. Tiffany's starting to utilize that. Dan and I have been posting stuff on there for sale exclusively through the DBS Collectors Club and things like that. So you might want to join in. It doesn't cost anything. We're not going to fill up your feed. We post on there. We're trying to post once or twice a day. That is part of our new outlook when it comes to social media, things like that. Dan and I and all of us are trying to change up what we're doing a little bit. So what we're asking y'all to do is when we post something, we're trying to do interactive posts, trying to get your opinions on things. We're trying to get your comment, join us, tell us what you think about what we're posting, tell us what you think about what you're collecting, talk to us, make comments, like the post, so it will help with the algorithms and it will help us get some more attention. What's up, Mark? Thanks for joining us. I agree, Jim. You know, the person that claimed it ended up not being able to pay for it, so we offered it up there, so I'm glad you got it. That brings me to my second point before we start selling stuff. As we are expanding our reach out into the interwebs out there, more and more people are joining us, and I want to first off say thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for interacting with us. Thanks for claiming stuff. We hope you guys are happy with what you got. We hope anybody that gets packages from us, if you'll make a post and tag us in it, we'll make sure we acknowledge you and share it to our pages. But having said that, we also ask that if you do claim something, that you do pay the invoice in a timely manner. We ask that the invoices are paid within 48 hours. We normally invoice once a week. The Thursday night show starts off the new billing cycle. We have had some people that are claiming stuff and then ghosting us. You're wasting our time, you're wasting your time, and you're also taking books away from people that may actually want them for your collection. So if you do claim something, please follow through with it, and hopefully you get some stuff that you really enjoy. So, hey, what's up, Adam? All right, we are going to go ahead and get started. You got a decent amount of people in there, the more people will join us. So the way this is going to work is we are going to put everything up on the cover cam. You're going to get a close look at everything. The slabs will go on the wall behind me. Once the slab is put, or the raw book is put on the cover cam, if you want to claim it immediately, type the word claim and then the book title. If it makes it to the wall and you're claiming a wall book, do claim W1 through W12. If it makes a raw book, makes it to the racks in front of me, We've got 3 rows A, B, and C, and then the numbers 1 through 12. You can see the graphics. But you please type the word claim. That way we know you're actually trying to claim something, not just talk about it. Yep, you do, Jim. We haven't had a whole lot of problems, but every once in a while there's somebody that'll pop up and want to take a little bit, and we have to send the reminders out. And then like last week, we had somebody that claimed a bunch of books and then completely ghosted us. So you guys are great. We appreciate it. Dig in, buy all you want. Just whenever you claim it, follow through on the invoice. So, all right, we are going to go ahead and get started. We'll do the slabs first. We'll go through 12, and then we will go and hit the raw books. We will start the keys probably about on the second or third row if you're gauging your time. So let's get started. So first one up is Amazing Spider-Man 362. This is an early Carnage appearance. Also has a Venom and a Human Torch appearance. It is CGC graded 9/8 white pages, blue label, and we've got it for $125. Yeah, David did not. All right, next one up is Black Widow #1 from 1999. This is the full first appearance of Yelena Belova. It is the Marvel Knights series, CGC graded 9/8 white pages, blue label. This is cover A that has Natasha Romanoff on it. CGC 9/8 white pages, blue label, and we have it for $150. All right, next one up is also from 1999, the Black Widow #1 series, first full appearance of Yelena Belova, but this is the variant cover that has Yelena, the blonde Black Widow, on it. CGC graded 9/6 white pages, blue label, and we have it for $100. Next one is from 2006, The Boys #1. First appearance of Butcher, Terror, Huey, and A-Train. This is the series done by Garth Ennis. It is CGC graded 9/6, white pages, blue label, and we've got it for $275. All right, next one is Deadpool #1 from 1993. This is the Circle Chase storyline. It's the first solo Deadpool comic. It is CGC graded 9/8 blue or 9/8 white pages, blue label. It's an old school case, and it is $150.
Old school cases, they damage easy? No?
No, it's just the newer ones are a little clearer.
Okay.
What's up, Derek? Thanks for joining us. Next one up from 2008. This is the Hulk #1 McGinnis variant cover. This is not the Heroes Initiative. This is the McGinnis variant cover. They're very similar. It's the first appearance of Red Hulk. Also has a Incredible Hulk #1 cover homage. It is CGC graded 9/6 white pages, and we have it for $350. Yeah. I'm sure if Tiffany is watching it, that's exactly what she said. All right, next one is Marvel Superheroes number 13. It is the first appearance of Carol Danvers. It's the second appearance of Captain Marvel. It also has a letter in the letters page by Dave Cockrum. It is CGC graded 5.5, off-white pages, blue label, and we've got it for $2.25. All right, next one is Marvel Superheroes number 18. This is the origin and first appearance of the original Guardians of the Galaxy, featuring Yondu and a bunch of other characters that we probably don't recognize. CGC graded 6.0 off-white to white pages, and it's got a blue label, and we've got it for $3.25. The first appearance of the original Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, you got that.
All right, next one is a Silver Surfer number 3 from 1968, the first appearance of Mephisto. CGC graded 3.5 with off-white to white pages. It is a blue label, and we've got it for $3.50. First, Mephisto. Next up is Silver Surfer number 44 from 1990. First appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. Also has an appearance by Thanos and Drax. CGC graded 9.8, white pages, a blue label with the Jim Starlin story, and we have it for $2.75. Hey, Renee. Hope everything's going all right. Next up is Thor number 338, second appearance of Beta Ray Bill. It's also got a homage cover for Thor 126. CGC graded 9.8 with off-white to white pages, and we have it for $1.50. All right, and the last slab is X-Men number 205, first appearance of Hope Summers. CGC graded 9.6, white pages, blue label, and we have it for $85. All right, that's it for the slabs for tonight. We did one round. They will stay up for the rest of the evening, so if anybody is joining us late or you decide that you are going to pull the trigger on one, remember to use the claim W1 through W12, and we'll get that for you. If anybody has any questions, if you can't see it, you want to see it on the cover cam again, let me know and I'll put it back up. All right. All right, so let's get started on some raw books. Remember, guys, that this is we still are doing some books that came from the collection. Some of the older books, the Silver Age books, might be a little fragile. We try to tell you if there's a specific problem that we noted on it. So just realize that if it's an older book that is coming from the Silver Age, you got to be careful with it. They are complete. If there's any specific damages on there that we need to note, we'll make sure we tell you before we put it up. So, all right, first one up, we have a 4.0 copy of Captain America 131 for 10. Next one is a 6.5 copy of Moon Knight number 35, featuring an appearance by X-Men in the Fantastic Four. We have that one for 10. Got a 9.0 copy of Howard the Duck number 2 for 20. Got a 3.5 copy of Strange Tales number 164, featuring an appearance by Nightmare in the Doctor Strange story. We have it for 10. All right, the next one is a Power Records number 10, PR10. This is the book and record where you play the 45 and you read along with the comic. We have it graded at a 5.0. The 45 is actually in pretty good shape. We play tested them and they aren't going to cause any problems. I will tell you that there is a sticker in the middle where Man Wolf is at. R2D, there's an R2D2 sticker, so that one is been put on there by somebody. But this is Power Records number 10, featuring the Amazing Spider-Man, and it reprints the first appearance of Man Wolf, and we've got it for 18. That is super cool. We sold a bunch of these a couple of weeks ago. This is one that we put back up for sale because it didn't get paid for. Hopefully you guys that bought the other ones that we had are listening to them and enjoying them as much as we do up here. All right, next one is a 9.2 copy of Star Wars number 22. This is from the original series from 77, and we've got it for 15. Mr. Pond wants Power Records number 10, featuring Amazing Spider-Man for 18. Thank you, David. We appreciate it, sir. All right, we have a 2.0 copy of the first appearance of Claw in Fantastic Four. Nope, it's not the first appearance of Claw. It is a appearance of Claw. It's not the first. I got a 2.0 copy of Fantastic Four 56 where they fight Claw. I will say that the cover is fragile, so be careful if you do buy it. And we've got it for 15. Next one is a 9.0 copy of Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 11, featuring Doctor Doom. We have it for 15. Alright, you got a 9.2 copy of Marvel 2-in-1 at number 36, featuring The Thing and Mr. Fantastic for 10. Excuse me. All right, you got a 3-5 copy of the first appearance of Sons of the Serpent in Avengers number 36 for 18. You got an 8-5 copy of Moon Knight number 27 for 15 with a Frank Miller cover. Got a 7-0 copy of Captain America 172 featuring Banshee for 15. Got a 3-0 copy of Tales to Astonish number 88 for 10. Got a 9-4 copy of Batman Who Laughs number 1. This is the first print cover A for 15. Got a 9-2 copy of Nova number 14 with the Sandman appearance for 12. Got a 2-5 copy of Thor number 137 for 10. Got a 9-2 copy of the 1 in 30 action figure variant for Gargoyles number 1 for 10. Got an 8-5 copy of Raiders of the Lost Ark number 2 for $10. Got a 3-5 copy of Tales of Suspense number 82 featuring Iron Man and Captain America stories for 10. Alright, you got a 9-0 copy of the Comics Elite exclusive variant for Detective Comics 1027. This is the Tyler Kirkham Virgin variant that is fully colored. It's a homage cover to, or pseudo homage cover to Detective 27. Done by Tyler Kirkham for Comics Elite, and we've got it for 10. Got a 9-0 copy of Black Lightning at number 5 for 15. You got a 3-0 copy of Avengers number 30. The cover is fragile, but we have it for 15. All right, Jim is claiming B number 6. All right, Jim would like Tales of Suspense number 82 for 10. Thank you, Jim. All right, next one is a 9-4 copy of Despicable Deadpool number 287. This is the lenticular cover that is a homage to Amazing Spider-Man 129. We have it for 10. Got a 9-2 copy of Uncanny X-Men 236. It's a newsstand copy for 10. You got a 3-0 copy of Thor 131 for 12. All right, you got a 9-4 copy of the 1 in 25 variant for Dark Knights of Steel number 1 featuring Superman for 10. It's the 1 in 25 variant. All right, next one is a 9-4 copy of the first cover appearance for Val Zod in Earth 2 number 25 for 50. Got a 7-0 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 197 featuring Kingpin for 12. I'll also let you guys know that when we are starting some of the key issues now, some of these are going to be earmarked for grading, so this is your one shot to get it before it's in a plastic slab. I think I only pulled 2 or 3 that we were going to go straight to grading and not offer up before we did. Most everything else is in here. Anything that was in that preview that Dan put up is is going to be on the show tonight. But if it doesn't sell on the show tonight, it will be pulled. It may not be in the album. We may go ahead and pull it, and that way it's not handled very much. So if you see it and you really want it, just realize that if it's a higher dollar and it's a higher grade, that it may be headed off to get graded. All right, Mark Townsend would like C1. All right, Mark wants Dark Knights of Steel number 1 in 25 variant for 10. Thank you, Mark. I forgot to mention earlier, we did post a $5 album at about 6 o'clock. Quincy put a link up to it. I think there is a lot, I don't know exactly what all's in there, but it's similar to what we have here, but they're all $5. A lot of good silver and bronze age books in there, and I think there's some modern variants in it too. Remember, we are offering, anytime we have a $3 album or a $5 album, we do 3 $3 albums, throughout the week, and at least two $5 albums. We have promotions where if you get 20 or more of the $3 albums or $3 books throughout the albums, you get them for $4 each, 20% off. 20% off. No, so I guess that's less than that.
Yeah.
It's 20% off. If you get 20 or more of the $3 books, you get 20% off, and the same with the $5, but you only have to buy 10 of the $5. Yeah, whatever. It's a long way. All right, next one up is Wonder Woman number 46. This is the Looney Tunes variant with Wonder Woman and Elmer Fudd for $12. Leif, we'll get that for you in just a second. Let's see, what Avengers do we got? Just Quincy, you can see them better than me.
Just number 32.
Is it just?
Oh, no, and 30. I think 30.
You got to tell me where they're at.
Oh.
Because I'm upside down.
That's B.
All right, this is Avengers number 30, graded at 3.0 for 15.
And then the one right above it.
And then right above it is Avengers number 32, graded at 3.5 for 18. Number 32 for 18. All right, next one is a 9.0 copy of the first appearance of Gamora and Pip the Troll. In Strange Tales 180, this is a 9.0 copy for $175.
I always want to call him Pimp the Troll.
I will say that there is a much lower grade that is of the same book that is in here somewhere. Do not know that we're going to get to it tonight, though. All right, next up is a 4/5 copy of Tales to Astonish number 98, featuring Submariner and Incredible Hulk stories for $12. Next is a 9.2 copy of the 1 in 25 variant for Detective Comics 1062 for $10. All right, Thomas would like C4. Lewis, I see yours. I'll get it in just a second. So Thomas Hardy would like Wonder Woman number 46 Looney Tunes variant for $12. Thank you, sir. Lots more Looney Tunes in here also. Lewis would like B12. All right, a 3.0 copy of Thor 131 for $12. Thank you, Lewis. All right, next up is a 9.2 copy of Spawn at number 141 with a cover with She-Spawn on it for $35. Nope. $85. A 9.2 copy of Spawn 141 for $85. Told you it's going to be a long day. All right, next one is a 3.0 copy of Avengers 44. Be careful with the cover. And we got it for $15. All right, next one is a 9.4 copy of the Comics Elite exclusive variant done by Ryan Brown. This is the trade dress version of Dark Knight's Death Metal number 5 for $15. Mr. Lackey wants Avengers number 44 for $15. Thank you, sir. Yep, we got it for you. Next up is a 5-0 copy of the first appearance of Deathlock in Astonishing Tales, number 25 for $85. All right. Next one is a 2-5 copy of Jungle Action number 5, the beginning of the solo Black Panther stories. This is a 2-5. There is a higher grade one that we will get to in a bit. So if you're wanting a higher grade one, there is one on the way. But if you want an affordable copy, this is 2-5, and we got it for $15. All right, Jim wants a number 9, which is a 3-5 copy of Avengers 32 for $18. And Jim would also like B9, which is a 3-0 copy of Avengers number 30 for $15. Thank you, Jim. All right, next one is a 9-4 copy of the 1 in 25 variant for Dark Knights of Steel, number 3, featuring Wonder Woman for $15. All right, next one is a 9-6 copy of Spawn number 229, which has an Incredible Hulk Annual number 1 homage cover. It's a 9-6 copy done by Todd McFarlane, and we have it for $85. There are a few of the McFarlane homage covers in here. All right, Doug would like C11. All right, Doug wants the 2-5 copy of Jungle Action number 5 for $15. Make sure you put the grade on it, because there is another one.
Is it 3-5?
2-5.
2-5.
Thank you, Doug. All right, we'll do last call for row A. You got a 4-0 copy of Captain America 131 for $10. Got a 6-5 copy of Moon Knight number 35 for $10. A 9-0 copy of Howard the Duck number 2 for $20. A 3-5 copy of Strange Tales 164 for $10. A 9-2 copy of Star Wars 24 for $15. A 2-0 copy of Fantastic Four 56 for $15. A 9-0 copy of Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 11 for $15. A 9-2 copy of Marvel 2-in-1 number 36 for $10. An 8-5 copy of Moon Knight 27 for $15. A 7-0 copy of a Captain America 172 for $15. And a 3-0 copy of Tales to Astonish 88 for $10. All right. Got a 4-0 copy of Dead of Night number 1 for $12. A 9-4 copy of the Unknown Comics exclusive variant done by Tyler Kirkham for Venom number 30 for 15. Donald wants Dead of Night number 1. All right. Calvin, I see yours. I'll get it in just a second, sir. Mark, I see yours too. Donald Justice wants Dead of Night number 1 for 12. Thank you, Donald. All right, Kelvin would like Fantastic Four 56, the 2-0 copy for 15. Thank you, Kelvin. All right, and Mark wants C12. Dark Knights of Steel number 3, the 1 in 25 variant for 15 for Mark Townsend. Thank you, sir. All right, next one is a 9-0 copy of X-Men 141, first part of Days of Future Past. We have it for 100. X-Men 141, 9-0 copy for $100. You got a 2-5 copy of Demon number 1 done by Jack Kirby for 25. Alright, next one is a 9-4 copy of the Unknown Comics exclusive black and white variant for Deceased number 1. It is the Batman Adventures 12 homage, and we have it for 15. Alright, the next one is a 9-6 copy of the first appearance of Death in Sandman number 8. This is the Neil Gaiman series from 89. And we have it for 175. 9-6 first Death. That one is earmarked for grading. If it doesn't sell, it's headed to CGC. Next up is a 3-0 copy of Avengers number 33 for 15. Got a 9-4 copy of the Middleton cover for Dark Knights of Steel number 2 featuring Wonder Woman for 10. Got a 9-8 copy of Spawn at number 272. This is cover A done by McFarlane. It's the full color cover for 75. Hey, Alex. All right. Mark Townsend wants Dark Knights of Steel number 2 for 10. All right. So it's the Dark Knights of Steel number 2, the Middleton cover for 10. Gotcha, Mark. David Pond wants A number 5. So, Deceased number 1, black and white variant for 15. Thank you, David. All right, next one is a 3-5 copy of Swamp Thing number 7 featuring Batman for 10. I bet that won't last very long. Hey, JC. All right. Eric wants A4. He wants C number 10. And he wants the Swamp Thing. Andy, he just beat you to it. Alex, I'll get to it in just a second. Let me take care of Eric's real quick. So A4 was Demon number 1 for 25. The C10 was Astonishing Tales number 25 for 85. First Deathlock. And the Swamp Thing was Swamp Thing number 7 for 10. All for Eric. Huh? Yeah. All right. Alex would like to know what issue number C number 3 is. That is Amazing Spider-Man 197 for 12. We've got it graded at 7.0, Alex. All right, next one is a 9-4 copy of the Scorpion Comics exclusive variant for Web of Venom Empire's End number 1. Comes with a COA. It is number 510 out of 1500, and it's done by Gabriel Del Otto. We have it for 15. You're welcome, Alex. All right, next up is a 9-6 copy of the first appearance of Yoda in Star Wars number 41 for 100. All right, next is part 5 from Kraven's Last Hunt. You got a 6.0 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 294 for 10. Got a 9-4 copy of the black and white Matina variant for Spawn number 290 for 15. The next one is from a group of variants that they did several years ago that Mark Brooks did that I thought were fantastic when they came out. This is a 9-4 copy of the Tron variant by Mark Brooks for Incredible Hulks number 618 featuring Ghost Rider on the cover for 65. All right, we'll do last call for row B. Got a 9-4 copy of Batman Who Laughs #1 first print for 15. A 9-2 copy of Nova 14 for 12. A 2-5 copy of Thor 137 for 10. A 9-2 copy of the 1 in 30 action figure variant for Gargoyles #1 for 10. An 8-5 copy of Raiders of the Lost Ark #2 for 10. A 9-0 copy of the Virgin variant for 10. Detective Comics 1027, done by Tyler Kirkham for 10. A 9-0 copy for Black Lightning #5 for 15. A 9-4 lenticular cover for Despicable Deadpool 287 for 10. And a 9-2 copy of X-Men 236 for 10. All right, JC would like to claim A11. All right, JC wants the 6-0 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 294 for 10. Thank you, sir. All right. All right, here's a book that might not last very long. Got a 3-5 copy of Amazing Spider-Man at #39 featuring the Green Goblin. It's also the issue where John Romita's art officially begins on the title. It's a 3-5 copy, Amazing Spider-Man 39, and we have it for 200. See if Matt Martinez is watching. Or Chris Fulton. Next one up is a 2-5 copy of Fantastic Four 104 featuring Magneto for 10. Next one is a 9-4 copy of the Far Side Comics exclusive variant for Daredevil #1, done by Kyle Hotz. It is the Virgin variant for 20. This is the store exclusive for Daredevil #1. Tony would like Fantastic Four 104 for 10. There you go, Tony. All right, next one is headed to grading if it does not sell here. It is a 9-6 copy of Spawn at #175, featuring the Gunslinger Spawn. And we have it for 300. 174 is in here at some point as well. All right, next one is a 3-5 copy of Tales of Suspense 95 featuring Iron Man and Captain America. And it is 10. Jim would like B #2. All right, fair enough, Jim. It is the 3-5 copy for Amazing Spider-Man 39 for 200. Thank you, Jim. That's a good one. All right, next one is a 9-2 copy of the Far Side Comics exclusive variant for Warcorns Combat Unicorns for Hire one shot. It's a cool looking cover though. For 10. I don't know about the story. Cover's cool. Quits to know all about that. Yes. Here is another one that may not last very long. All right, this is the first of 2 copies of this that we have. This is the lower grade copy. It is a 3-0 copy of the first appearance of the Sentinels. Be careful with the cover. It is X-Men at number 14. It's a 3-0, and we have it for $175. We do have a 5-0 coming up later, but it won't be $175. Oh, I know, Jim. David Pond wants Warcorns. Yeah. That's why we love David Pond. All right, Warcorns, Combat Unicorns for Hire one-shot variant. Just put Warcorns.
Okay,
we'll figure it out. For 10, because there ain't going to be another one. For 10. Thank you, David.
I'll put one shot.
Just Warcorns one-shot. All right, like I promised earlier, this is the lower grade. First Gamora. It's a 2-5 copy of Strange Tales 180. Don't forget Pip the Troll. For 30. This is the 2-5 copy. That just made David's night. Claiming Warcorn. All this other cool stuff, and he's happy about Warcorn.
Everybody's looking for that.
Yeah.
You beat everybody in punch.
They're lined up for that one, right? All right, the next one we do have 2 copies of. They are both 9-4s, and they are both have covers done by Middleton. It is Dark Knights of Steel number 3, featuring Superman on the cover for $25 each. There are 2 of them. Eric wants the Strange Tales 180. Be sure you put 2-5 on it for 30. Thank you, Eric. All right, I know a couple of people had their eye on this whenever we showed it earlier in the week. You got a 4-0 copy of Frankenstein number 1 for $50. Robert, I'll get to your question in just a second. Chris Fulton wants Frankenstein number 1 for $50. There you go, Chris. Thank you, sir. Tony, Chris just beat you to it, sir. Robert, I would say that you're probably going to want the X-Men 14. That's a 5-0. You can read it, and it shouldn't follow. You know how to handle comics. I mean, you're... What's up, Sam? Robert, I would suggest the 5-0, and I don't care about price, but that way you pretty much can't hurt the 5-0. The 3-0, you can be careful with it. You know how to handle comics. It should be all right for you. So it's up to you. You can have either one you want. All right. Sorry, got distracted. Where are we at? All right, next one is a 3/5 copy of Thor Annual number 2 for 20. Got a 2/5 copy of Tales to Astonish number 71 for 10. Got a 9/0 copy of the Virgin variant for Unknown Comics, the exclusive Virgin variant for Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood number 1 for 10. Got a 9/2 copy of the Todd McFarlane cover for Spawn at number 100 for 30. Got a 6/0 copy of Captain America 179 for 10. All right, Sam would like Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood number 1 variant for 10. What's up, Ted? All right, that's for Sam Bailey. Thank you, Sam. David Pond. Have no idea what that is. I think he's trying to claim Captain America. David, are you trying to claim Captain America 179 for 10? Captain America 179 for 10 for David Pond. All right. All right. Ted would like to know. No, Ted, you got a 61, but not a 64. But you also want to know the grade on B6. That is a 3/0. Cover is fragile. There is a 5/0 coming up at some point tonight. All right, we'll do last call for the second row. We are on the second row or the third row?
Third row.
Third row. All right, last call for the third row. You got Earth 2, number 25. This is a 9/4 copy for 50. You got a 7/0 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 197 for 12. A 9/0 copy of Strange Tales 180 for 175. A 4/5 copy of Tales to Astonish 98 for 12. A 9/2 copy of the 1 in 25 variant for Detective Comics 1062 for 10. A 9/2 copy of Spawn 141 for 85. And a 9/4 copy of the variant for Dark Knight's Death Metal number 5 for 15. Hey, what's up, Miss Fox? All right. All right, next one up. I think there's a higher grade on this one coming up. But this is a 3/0 copy of Fear number 24 featuring Morbius versus Blade for 12. This is the 3/0 copy. There might be one that's higher grade coming up. All right, next is a 9-4 copy of the 616 Comics exclusive variant for Flashpoint Beyond, number 1 for 10. I saw it, Chris. I'm not sure if Tiffany did or not. I am not seeing it. Who did it?
Like, the fear, 24.
All right, Leif. I did not see your claim, but Quincy did. So Leif wants Fear number 24 for 12. Thank you, sir. Chris Fulton just made Tiffany's night. All right, next up is a 9-8 copy of the 1 in 100 variant for Black Cat number 1 from 2019. We have it for 80. Surprised you didn't look at it before you got out of the car. All right, you got a 3-5 copy of Avengers number 45 for 18. All right, you got a 9-0 copy of the Scorpion Comics exclusive variant done by John Romita Sr. for Daredevil number 600 featuring the Kingpin for 10. It probably needs to be. You got a 9-6 copy of Spawn at number 270, the first appearance of Soul Crusher. This is cover A. It's the full color cover for 50. First Soul Crusher. Got a 3-5 copy of the first appearance of Black Talon in Strange Tales 173 for 15, featuring Brother Voodoo. Got a 9-2 copy of Spawn at number 290. This is the Matina variant, Virgin variant for 20. Spawn 290. Matina cover for 20. Got a 9-6 copy of the first appearance of Mr. Sinister in X-Men 221 for 100. Got a 4-5 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 155 for 10. All right, you got a 9-2 copy of the Comics Elite exclusive variant done by Derek Chu for Venom number 25 for 10. Got a 9/6 copy of Justice League of America 136 for 65. One of my favorites from that run. Got a 5/0 copy of Tomb of Darkness number 9 for 10. Got a 9/8 copy of Spawn at number 270. This is the black and white sketch cover. It's still the first appearance of Soul Crusher for 80. All right, the last call for the top row. Got a 9/6 copy of Spawn 229, the homage cover for 85. 9/4 copy of the Tyler Kirkham cover for Venom 30 for 15. 9/0 copy of X-Men 141 for 100. 9/6 copy of Sandman at number 8 for 175. 3/0 copy of Avengers 33 for 15. 9/8 copy of Spawn 272 for 75. 9/4 copy of the Del Auto cover for Web of Venom Empire's End number 1 for 15. A 9/6 copy of Star Wars 41 for 100. And a 9/4 copy of Spawn 290, the black and white variant, for 15. Got a 5/5 copy of Jungle Action number 15 for 10. Got a 5/0 copy of Marvel Chillers at number 5. This is the 30-cent price variant for 25. Featuring Tigra. Got a 3/0 copy of Tales to Astonish number 95 for 10. Tony would like Marvel Chillers at number 5 price variant for 25. Thank you, Tony. Alright, you got a 4/0 copy of Daredevil number 7, the first appearance of the red costume. It's Daredevil versus Submariner, and we have it for $3.25. Got a 4/0 copy of Tales of Suspense 84 featuring Cap versus Super Adaptoid for 12. Got a 9/0 newsstand copy of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith number 1 for 20. Got a 5/0 copy of Jungle Action at number 10 featuring Black Panther for 12. Got a 9-4 copy of Spawn, 143 for 85. Got a 4-5 copy of Swamp Thing number 9 for 12. Doug would like to claim A5. 4-0 copy of Tales of Suspense 84 for 12 for Doug. Thank you, sir. Tony would like to claim Swamp Thing number 9 for 12. Thank you, Tony. Got a 9-2 copy of Star Wars Kanan the Last Padawan at number 1. This is a first print. It's first appearance of Kanan. Also a bunch of cameo appearances, including Sabine Wren. 9-2 copy for 30. Adam would like to claim A3. The 3-0 copy of Tales to Astonish at number 95 for 10 for Adam. Thank you, sir. Got a 3-5 copy of Jungle Action at number 8 featuring the origin of Black Panther for 12. Got an 8-0 copy of Captain America 137 featuring Spider-Man for 75. Got a 3-0 copy of Tales of Suspense 78 featuring an appearance by Nick Fury for 12. David Pond wants Captain America number 137 for 75. Thank you, David. That one's pretty. Adam wants Star Wars Kanan the Last Padawan at number 1, first print for 30. Be sure you put 9-2 on it, because there's a higher grade one. Thank you, Adam. Got a 9-2 copy of Spawn at number 162 for 40. Got a 6-0 copy of Captain America 151 featuring the Scorpion and Mr. Hyde for 10. All right, we'll do last call for row B. All right, you got a 9-4 copy of the Tron variant for Incredible Hulk's 618 for 65. A 9-4 copy of the Virgin variant for Daredevil number 1 for 20. A 9-6 copy of Spawn 175 for 300. A 3-5 copy of Tales of Suspense 95 for 10. A 3-0 copy of X-Men 14 for 175. A 9-4 copy of Dark Knights of Steel number 3, the Middleton cover for 25. There's actually 2 of them. Jim, I see yours, and Jimmy, I'll get both of y'all in just a second. You got Thor Annual number 2 for 20. You got a 2/5 copy of Tales to Astonish 71 for 10. And a 9/2 copy of Spawn 100, the McFarlane cover for 30. All right. Let me make sure I'm getting this right. Jim Palmer gets Captain America 151 for 10. Thanks, Jim. Jimmy would like a 12. Jimmy would like a 9/2 copy of Spawn 162 for 40. Thank you, Jimmy. All right, this is one of 3 copies that we have of this book, and this is the higher grade. So if you're looking for a lower price, you'll want to wait. If you're looking for the higher grade, this is the highest one we have. You got an 8/5 newsstand copy of the first appearance of Nova in Nova number 1 for 100. All right, you have a 5/0 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 175 featuring the Punisher for 12. So I'm going to go ahead and put it here. Is that okay? Are you sure?
Supposed to fall tomorrow.
Messed everything up.
Yeah. Dogs and cats.
All right, next one up is a 9/8 copy of the first appearance of Venomized Wolverine in New Avengers 35. And we have it for 65. All right, next one is a 4/0 copy of Captain America 140 featuring Cap and Falcon fighting the Great Gargoyle. Please note we graded it 4/0 because the centerfold is detached, but it is there. And we have it for 10. It's got a detached centerfold. Mr. Fulton would like Amazing Spider-Man 175 for 12. Thank you, Chris. All right, the next one is actually pretty difficult to find. It is a 7/5 copy of Spawn 3D number 1. It comes with 2 pairs of glasses that were attached to I think it's attached to the first page. This set has one of the 3D glasses is still attached. The other one is loose, so you can actually use them and see the 3D effect. But this is Spawn 3D number 1, and we have it for 65. Both sets of glasses are there. Oh, I know it, David. All right, next is a 3/5 copy of Iron Man at number 18 for 12. Hi, Dan. As he pops up. Dan would like Spawn 3D number 1 for 65. Make sure you heard me, Dan. That one set is still attached. The other one is loose, but they're both there. Mark Townsend wants Iron Man number 18 for 12. Thank you, Mark. All right. Next is a 7.5 copy of the first cameo appearance of the Rockman Kiss in comics in Howard the Duck number 12 for 30. There's still talk about the movie. Todd just did a signing, got everybody excited. People are figuring out that the low print runs on some of these issues. All right, next is a 3.5 copy of Fantastic Four 54 for 30. Got a 9.0 copy of Black Panther number 3 from the Kirby run for 35. Got a 4.5 copy of Jungle Action at number 7 featuring Black Panther for 12. Got a 9.6 copy of Spawn at 165, the first appearance of Mandarin Spawn for 125. Got a 9.6 copy of the first Wolverine versus Sabretooth fight in Wolverine at number 10 for 75. Yes, Em, he is. All right, this is the second of the third copy that we have of this. This is the 4.0 newsstand edition for the first appearance of Nova in Nova number 1 for 40. This is the 4.0 copy. You got a 4.0 copy of Swamp Thing at number 9 for 10. You got an 8.5 copy of the first full appearance of the Gunslinger Spawn in Spawn 174 for 350. It is an 8.5 copy. It will be graded if it doesn't sell tonight. All right, you got a 9.2 copy of Captain America 116 featuring an Avengers appearance for 125. It's purty. All right, well, the last call for the bottom row. Got a 9.4 copy of the variant for Flashpoint Beyond number 1 for 10. Got a 9.8 copy of the 1 in 100 variant for Black Cat number 1 for 80. Got a 3.5 copy of Avengers 45 for 18. Got a 9.0 copy of the variant for Daredevil 600 for 10. Got a 9.6 copy for Cover A on Spawn 270 for 50. You got a 3.5 copy for Strange Tales 173 for 15. Got a 9.2 copy for the Matina variant for Spawn 290 for 20. Got a 9.6 copy of X-Men 221 for 100. Got a 4.5 copy of Amazing Spider-Man 155 for 10. Got a 9-2 copy of the Derek Chew variant for Venom, 25 for 10. Got a 9-6 copy for Justice League of America, 136 for 65. And a 5-0 copy of Tomb of Darkness, number 9 for 10. I believe I saw David claim this. All right. David wants Captain America 116 for 125. Thank you, David. All right. You got a 9-4 copy of the first appearance of War Spawn in Spawn 179 for 65. Got a 4-0 copy of Tales to Astonish number 83 featuring a Hulk cover for 10. Got a 9-4 copy of the first appearance of Lando in Star Wars 43 for 65. All right, this is the last of the copies for the Nova number 1. You got a 4-5 newsstand copy for the first appearance of Nova in Nova number 1 for 50. Got a 7-5 first print copy of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 1 for 85. Got a 9-6 copy of the McFarlane cover for Spawn at 306. First appearance of Raptor is 125. It's the McFarlane Gunslinger cover. All right, you got a 3-0 copy of Strange Tales 151, the first Jim Steranko art at Marvel for 12. Got a 9-2 copy of the first appearance of Rorschach and the Comedian in Watchmen number 1 by Alan Moore for 85. Got a 3-5 copy, the first appearance of the Rhino in Amazing Spider-Man 41 for 275. Got a 3-0 copy of the first appearance of Destiny from the Endless, part of the Sandman series in Weird Mystery Tales number 1 for 12. First Destiny. Got an 8-0 copy of the first cameo appearance of Gunslinger Spawn in Spawn 119 for 85. For 1975, you got a 7.5 copy of Joker number 1 for 100. All right, Derek would like C number 9. All right, Derek wants the Amazing Spider-Man 41 graded at 3.5 for 275. Thank you, Derek. All right, next one up is a 5.5 copy of the first appearance of the Falcon in Captain America 117. Please note that the cover is detached at the bottom staple. It is firmly attached at the top. But that's why we graded it 5.5 for Captain America 117 for 350. All right, last call for the ones up top. You got a 9.8 copy of the sketch cover for Spawn 270 for 80. A 5.5 copy of Jungle Action number 15 for 10. A 4.0 copy of Daredevil number 7 for 325. A 9.0 copy, newsstand copy of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith number 1 for 20. 5.0 copy of Jungle Action number 10 for 12. 9.4 copy of Spawn 143 for 85. 3.5 copy of Jungle Action number 8 for 12. 3.0 copy of Tales of Suspense 78 for 12. And an 8.5 copy of Nova number 1 for 100. Donald. You out of here, Daniel?
Yes, sir.
All right, be careful going home.
Sir.
Donald wants Captain America 117 graded at a 5.5 for 350. Thank you, Donald. All right, next up is a 9.0 copy of Spawn 185. This is the McFarlane cover. It is not one of the headless variants. Because if it was, it would be expensive. It's a 9.0 copy Spawn 185 McFarlane cover for 35. All right. Next up is a 4.0 copy of the first appearance of Swamp Thing in House of Secrets number 92, and we have it for 1,000. That is the real deal. Sam, on that Spawn book, they did 3 different covers. All 3 of them had a hidden headless variant. The McFarlane was the rarest by far. I'm going to let that one sit there for a minute. That's my favorite book out of all tonight. How did I know Donald was here for that? All right, Donald. I know Donald. I've known him for years. Quincy's over here looking at me like, what? Donald, all right. I know where Donald's at. All right, Donald wants the 4.0 House of Secrets 92 for 1,000. Thank you, Donald. That's a good one. Quincy all nervous.
I will deliver that to you.
Oh, I know where he's at. All right, next one up is a 9.8 copy of Black Panther number 1 from 2009. This is the Submariner variant for 40. Next is a 5.0 copy of Marvel Premiere number 27 for 10. still got my 7.5. Eric, I'm assuming you're wanting the variant. Black Panther #1 variant for 40 for Eric. Make sure that's the one you want, Eric. And Tony wants Marvel Premiere 27 for 10. Thank you, Tony. All right, we got you, Eric. All right, next up is a 9.4 copy of Jungle Action #24 for 85. Got a 9.6 copy of the first appearance of Jubilee for X-Men 244 for 75. David would like the Jungle Action #24 for 85. Thank you, David. It's a pretty book. All right, next is a 5.0 copy of Fear #20 featuring the solo Morbius stories for 30. Fear #20 for $30. The beginning of the Morbius solo stories. All right, the next one that we've got is truly a hard to find book. It is a 3.0 copy. You do have to be careful with the cover. It is attached, but it is fragile, so be careful whenever you flip through it. But it is Tales of Suspense 57, the first appearance of Hawkeye for $3.75. All right, Sam, have a good one. All right, from 1977, you got an 8.0 copy of Black Panther #1 by Jack Kirby for 85. Got a 3.0 copy of Marvel Team Up #4 featuring Spider-Man and the X-Men for 18. All right, you got a 4.0 newsstand copy for Amazing Spider-Man 299 with McFarlane art and early Spawn, it might as well be, an early Venom appearance. A 4.0 newsstand copy of Amazing Spider-Man 299 for 40. All right, you got a 4.5 copy of the first appearance of Master Mold in X-Men at #15 for $125. Got a 7.0 copy of Strange Tales 178 featuring a Jim Starlin story with Warlock. It is the first appearance of Magus, the future Warlock, for 65. Strange Tales 178. Kelvin would like A #3. Fear number 20 for $30. This is the 5.0 copy. Thank you, Calvin. What's up, Michael? All right, you got a 4/5 copy of X-Men at number 61 for $25, featuring Sauron. You got a 9/8 copy of Spawn number 227 with the Amazing Spider-Man 300 homage cover for $125. Jim Palmer would like X-Men 61 for $25. Thank you, Jim. Got a 7/5 copy of Jungle Action number 22, the first appearance of Soul Strangler. Okay. For $25. Then we have Soul Crusher and now Soul Strangler.
That's what people call their wives.
You said it, not me. Kelvin would like A number 7. Amazing Spider-Man 299 newsstand graded at a 4.0 for $40. Thank you, Calvin. Next is a 9/8 copy of the first appearance of Death from Sandman in the DC Universe in Captain Atom at number 42 for $100. So maybe. All right, I just want y'all to know that I changed the order. Tiffany had this one as the last book, so y'all can blame Tiffany. She was trying to be mean to y'all. The next one up is a 3/5 newsstand copy of the first full appearance of Venom in Amazing Spider-Man 300, and we've got it for $325. It's a 3/5 newsstand. All right, last call for row B. Got a 9/8 copy of New Avengers 35 for $65. Got a 4.0 copy of Captain America 140 for $10. 7/5 copy of Howard the Duck number 12 for $30. 3/5 copy of Fantastic Four 54 for $30. 9.0 copy of Black Panther number 3 for $35. 4/5 copy of Jungle Action number 7 for $12. 9/6 copy of Spawn 165 for $125. 9/6 copy of Wolverine number 10 for $75. 4.0 copy of Nova number 1 for $40. 4.0 copy of Swamp Thing number 9 for $10. And 8/5 copy of Spawn 174 for $350. All right, next up is a 4.0 copy of Tales to Astonish 82 with Iron Man versus Namor on the cover for $15. All right, you got a 9/8. Leif wants to know which one is A8. It is X-Men number 15, graded at 4/5 for $125. Leif. Next is a 9/8 sketch cover, black and white sketch cover for Spawn 272 for 40. All right, you got a 4-0 copy of the first appearance of the Badoon in Silver Surfer number 2 for 50. All right, you got a 5-0 copy of the first appearance of the Sentinels and X-Men at number 14 for 400. Told you it's much. That's the 5-0. But it's a 5-0. It's not going to fall apart. All right, next one is a 4-5 copy of Fear number 24. This is the Morbius versus Blade issue. I see you, Robert. 4-5 copy of Fear 24 featuring a Blade appearance for 40. Yeah. No, he doesn't, Ted. All right. Robert gets X-Men at number 14 for 400. Thank you, Robert.
No tweet is needed.
You better come over and take a picture. Tony wants Fear number 24 featuring Blade for 40. Hang on a second, Ted. I'll get it for you. All right. All right. Hang on just a second. All right, Ted, you are claiming X-Men number 14, the 3-0 copy for 175. Thanks, Ted. I'm pretty sure he did too, Jim. All right. Next one up is a 3-5 copy of Silver Surfer number 1 for 375. Ted, is somebody watching? All right, you got a 7-5 copy of Teen Titans number 12. This is a first print, first full appearance of Batman Who Laughs, but the digital code, the sticker has been taken off. There is no digital code with this. That's one reason why it was 7-5. Teen Titans 12, first print for 40. That's some good ones. All right. Next one up is a 4-5 copy of Jungle Action at number 5, featuring the solo Black Panther stories for 40. All right, next up is a 4.0 newsstand copy of Amazing Spider-Man at $2.98, where Todd McFarlane's art begins. It's also the first Eddie Brock and first cameo for Venom. 4.0 newsstand copy for $40. That's great that you guys are getting so close. I think Chris Fulton's starting on like his third set. Got an 8.0 copy of Spawn at number 186, second print for $85. Got an 8.0 copy of Captain America 141 for $20. David wants Captain America 141 for $20. Thank you, David. Got a 9.2 copy of Spawn at $226. This is the Incredible Hulk 340 homage cover done by McFarlane for $85. All right, Doug wants B5. Silver Surfer number 1 graded at 3.5 for $375 for Doug. Thank you, sir. Andy would like B9. That doesn't surprise me. Spawn 186 second print for $85. Thank you, Andy. All right. Next one is a 9.4 copy of Jungle Action number 21. It's Black Panther versus the KKK. 9.4 copy for $175. Think about that. Got an 8.0 copy of Captain America Annual number 8, Wolverine versus Captain America for $25. Classic Mike Zeck cover. Oh, that 12 is tough. John Luna wants Captain America Annual number 8 for $25. I know where there's a 4. 64 is no slouch, but that 12 is for real. Got a 3.0 copy of Marvel Premiere number 2 featuring Warlock for $10. Got a 4.0 copy of Warlock number 2 for $12. All right. And the last one for tonight, you got a 5.0 copy of Tomb of Dracula number 70. This is the last issue for $12. All right, guys, that is going to do it for tonight. We appreciate you guys tuning in. It's always a blast. I love hearing that you guys are getting close to closing off a series that we're able to add a few books to it. Kelvin wants B8. Kelvin wants Amazing Spider-Man 298 newsstand for 40. Thank you, Kelvin. Tony wants Tomb of Dracula number 70 for 12. All right. Remember, if you came in late or you missed something or you are thinking about something, these books will be on an album that should get posted up about 3 o'clock tomorrow. Anything that we've got earmarked for graded will not be in there. So if you don't see it in the album and you were wanting to get one of the higher end books, if you don't see it in the album, if you'll contact us within the next couple of days, we'll get it to you for what we're selling it on the show before we send it off to CGC. Otherwise, you have to wait for about a month or 6 weeks, and it'll be in a plastic coffin. Remember, we are going to a show in about 2 weeks. If you're in the DFW area, we'll be up in Allen at the Retro Expo. I plan on having another batch of keys, including some early X-Men, including some early Spider-Mans. We should have those next week before we go to the show. I'm going to let you guys have first shot at it. So next week's show ought to be pretty good as well. Trying to think of what else. We did buy a collection last week at some point. I think Dan and I are going to do a video that'll be posted on YouTube, and then we'll be on our Facebook pages and whatnot. So keep an eye out on the social media pages. Interact with us when you can. Watch what we're offering up to the DBS Collectors Club first. Be sure you're a member of that. And just keep an eye out the next several weeks. We will continue to have some good books. We've been lucky to get some collections. We've got a couple of big deals cooking. We'll have to see where it goes from there. One of them is going to be incredible if we get it for you guys. So all right, then that's going to do it for tonight. I wish I did. I wish I had one, Ted. I'll see if I can't find one for you. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. If you're where it's cold, stay warm. If you're where it's warm, stay cool. Take care of one another, and we will catch you next time. See you guys.